Hey guys, Silver Praetorian here, and welcome back to Let's Play Banjo Tooie. I just left the train station from last video and went over here to the Inferno so we can go pay Mumbo a visit. I mean, harass him. Same difference, really. Let's just run over here. We already grabbed the Globo last episode when we were the van, so let's just go become Mumbo. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Ooh, the empty honeycomb piece. That's convenient. And that puts us at 3. I think we needed 4 for the next bit of life. I don't remember. We'll probably have to check that out after we get a ton. Anyway, let's go talk to Mumbo and give him the Globo. What was I going to talk about? I remember now. One thing I noticed about Let's Plays in general is, at least for me, is people don't really watch the Let's... Well, actually, let me rephrase that. Did that enemy respawn in the cutscene? I think he did. Where was I going with this? Alright, there are 2 main reasons that people will watch a Let's Play, in my opinion. One is kind of like a walkthrough reason, stuff like that, just to see the game if they're stuck, or if they're never actually going to play the game through. Like, I have watched a Let's Play of Earthbound and Mother 3, both of which are awesome games, but both of which I will probably never play myself. I'm glad I actually watched Let's Plays of them, though, because they were really well done, and the stories for both of those games are very good. The other reason people watch Let's Plays are for the commentary and the person doing them. My favorite Let's Player on Christmas Day released a 3-hour stretch of him playing through Super Metroid. Despite the fact this is the second time he has done a Let's Play of Super Metroid, the first being one of his little signature things where he plays it at increased speed. This one was just like a straight playthrough going for 100% off memory, and it was an old memory. He didn't remember everything, so it wasn't a 100% run, but it was just a very enjoyable thing because of his rambling for those 3 hours. I watch the videos just as much to hear him ramble as it is to see the games he plays, because he's just... that's my opinion of it. And that's one thing I will definitely say. It's just, those are the 2 biggest reasons why people watch Let's Plays, and both of them are very good reasons, being perfectly honest. They really are, though, even if you are just going for a more walkthrough thing, and I'm not saying you won't get views or anything in that case, but people will what am I trying to say? People will stay for the good commentary. You might have to bring people in by doing something fresh, something original, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you're doing. If the people don't have the ability to keep people interested in watching the videos, then you're not really going to go anywhere, and that can only be improved with practice and everything. Anyway, I've rambled on about that for long enough, so let's get back to the action. That's one thing we need Mumbo for, and... oh, balls. I forgot. We need to... we're gonna have to... right. This here isn't actually a... oh, wait. This one is a Jinjo. No, wait, yeah. This one is not actually a Jinjo. It is a fake called a Minjo, as it just mentioned. And, basically you want to sap it with your shaman stick if you're Mumbo, or attack it otherwise as Banjo Kazooie, because it will try to hurt you. Yeah, they're not really nice. Anyway, let's see. I did my rant about 2 main types of Let's Players I see. Basically, oh, I have one more rant I want to do while I'm still running around as Mumbo. Since these sections are kind of bland for now, and there's not really much I can talk about, zap them with the shaman stick. I ended up getting... ooh, what's back here? And nothing important. I ended up getting a 3DS and the Ocarina of Time remake over Christmas, actually, and I was playing that for a little bit. I didn't actually play much. I just got the Hyrule... yeah, I just got the, like, Hyrule Castle. Not much at all, but just one thing I noticed is how well the game looks and is done is just amazing, because before this I ended up getting the Halo Anniversary remake, which it's the exact same game with a new coat of paint on it, nothing else. And In my opinion, they could have done a lot more with it. With the Ocarina of Time remake they did, beyond putting it with the 3D effects, which they're actually the good 3D effects, not the... Oh, there's a move. We'll have to come back for that. They're the good 3D effects, not the crappy ones like most movies do to cash in on. So that's interesting on itself. But they've redone all the textures and animations. Everything looks a lot better. And beyond that, they gave Link some animations. The way he jumps, the way he rolls, everything has been redone better. It just looks better all around, beyond just them putting an extra coat of paint on the game. And that really impressed me, and just, I have no other words for how well they did that. And it just kind of disappoints me that no one else besides Nintendo puts that time and effort into when Nintendo does a core game, they do it incredibly well. I'm not speaking of Other M, which I consider to be an abomination story-wise, but I'm not going to go into that. But Skyward Sword, which I just finished recently, which, in my opinion, was a very great game, with the exception of we have something worse than Navi in that game. Navi, for all the things people complain about her, she is nowhere as bad as Fi is in Skyward Sword. That's just all I have to say. And if someone disagrees with me, you're wrong. I don't care, you're just wrong. Fi is just so much more of the stop helping me than anyone else. But anyway, I need to point out, because there's one more thing we need Mumbo for, and this isn't going to end well. Lava. There's one more thing we need Mumbo for, and I think two or three more we need the van for, but we need to open something with Banjo Kazooie before we can do all of them, say that much. Here we go. We need to open that gate there, and I don't know why I didn't think to do it on my way in here, but I didn't. Just shoot a grenade egg, and it's now open. I'm going to go back to Mumbo, and I'll see you guys back here with Mumbo. Just a moment. I said just a... in a moment. See you guys then. Alright, I'm back with Mumbo. What was I talking about? Alright, the quality made in first-party Nintendo games. It's just... even the black sheeps of most series, like Super Mario Sunshine, for example, a lot of people don't like. Despite all... zap him? Despite why people don't like it, it is still a well-done game. Very fun to play, if a little obnoxious at times. And all in all, it doesn't deserve a lot of the hate it gets. The same could be said for any of the black sheeps of the main Mario series. I think Wind Waker wasn't really that well received at the start, but it's still amazingly done. Majora's Mask, which I actually considered doing a Let's Play of Majora's Mask, since that is probably my favorite game out of any Legend of Zelda series. But the one idea I was considering doing with that, just, I don't know. It was, let me think, how do I want to say this? Oh boy. I should know this off the top of my head. Sorry about that, someone came downstairs and distracted me. Let's see, I was talking about Majora's Mask. The main way I would end up doing that, or the idea I had for the Let's Play of that, if I were to do one, would be a different idea, and the main reason I decided against it is because two main reasons. One, it would require me to do stuff out of sequence, and for a game like that with story, I would not want to do stuff that out of sequence. And secondly, what was I thinking? Secondly is, with a game like Majora's Mask, 90% of the story, 90% of the everything is in the side quests. You don't really see a lot of the game unless you go into the side quests. You could probably only play 20% of that game and beat the final boss without seeing any of the rest of it. And that's just not something I would want to do. So, yeah, that's my rant for that. But I'm going to say this much about Majora's Mask, and the reason why I enjoy it so much is just that fact of you do get to meet all the characters, see their motivations, and by the end of it, you as the player can have a great bigger feeling for why you want to save the world of Termina, why you want to save these people and stop the end of the world, and it's just a really nice effect for everything. Anyway, let's just take care of the last things we need the van for, and I'm probably going to finish the video after we're done with the van. Probably. Anyway, let's just jump right up out of here again, and go to... Let's teleport to the space zone first, so we can get that out of the way. So I can also explain why it's kind of obnoxious. Okay, and we want to go to the space zone. Alright, here in the space zone, the first thing we want to do is go over here to this area that Mumbo opened up, which is right over here actually. And we want to go into here and hit, where is it? Right here. There's a toll box. So not only do you need to pay a toll with the van to open your way to Mumbo, but you need to pay a toll in an area that can only be opened by Mumbo. Anyway, this is another mini-game area, which, as I recall, isn't too bad, but we won't be getting into it now. We'll be taking care of that later. Anyway, let's see. I think there's also something over here in the space, or star spinner area for the van as well, if I remember. I might have already gotten it and not been paying attention. That's an entire possibility. Knowing me, where is it? Where would it be? This wonder was. Or I could just be spouting gibberish, be completely wrong. That's a possibility as well. Looks like that was the correct possibility. Oh well. Let's see what else I want to talk about. I got the new Mario Kart game as well, and they're only making those games more and more evil. I don't know how it's possible, but they're just becoming more evil with every... Wow, the van has no traction. I find that funny. They're just making those games more and more evil. But I've ranted about a lot of things this video. I really have. Anyway, through here and at the end of the... Oh yay, another one of our kids. I'll talk to them later. Behind this door that we need the van to get into is the Orange Jinjo, who is the second member of the Orange Jinjo family, which nets us another Jiggy. Awesome. Alright then, I think we're done with the van, guys, so I'm gonna head back to Humba's and transform back into Banjo Tooie. I'll see you guys... I think this video is getting pretty long anyway, so I'll probably just cut it off after I do that and see you guys. I'm on the pad. I'm on the stupid pad, Jam Jars. Okay, there we go. Outside Wumba's wigwam. Wait, what? I just completely blanked out there for half a second. Oh yeah, right. This video has been going on for probably long enough, I feel. I'll probably cut it here and pick it up next time. So anyway, guys, this time we hopefully finished off everything we need. Really. Banjo is upside down. This time we finished off everything we hopefully need. No, wait, I think we still need the van later. Maybe. We finished off everything we need Mumbo for anyway, and we hopefully finished off everything we need the van for. So I will see you guys next time. This has been Silver Victorian with Let's Play Banjo Tooie. Later.